2. The first one, this is a derivative girl again. You know that because I gave you an integral and then I asked you to take the derivative of it. So the derivative of the integral basically cancel each other out, and you write, you put that again in your box. I've got 3x. And then your job is to plug in the top and then multiply by the derivative of what you just plugged in. Minus plug at the bottom, and then multiply by the derivative of what you just plugged in, but that's 0. So this part just wipes. When you could leave that like it was, or a lot of people just made that 2 times 3 is 6. Equals. Number 2, I'm only going to take a separate sheet here. So I've got a number line from 2 to 4. I know that is going to be equal to 0 when x equals 3. So then in one of these sections that the absolute value signs are being used and the other one they're not. So let's say I plugged in like 2.5. 3 times 2.5 is 7. 7 minus 9 is a negative number. So the absolute value signs are being applied in this part. So what that means is everything in there gets multiplied by negative 1. So I can make this negative 3x plus 9. Which then is going to be 2 to 3, negative 2x plus 9 times dx. Then from 3 to 4, the absolute value signs are not being used. So if I plug in like 3.5, this comes out positive. So there's really no need for the absolute value signs. So you just kind of get rid of them and say, okay, that's 4x minus 9 from 3 to 4. And then if I work these out, so this would be negative x squared plus 9x 2 to 3. This would be 2x squared minus 9x 3 to 4. So this is like negative 9 plus 27 minus negative 4 plus 18 plus 2 times 4 squared is 32. So this is like your top minus bottom and your top minus bottom. That's why these are both minus signs. And then you're adding the two integrals together. That's why this is a plus sign. This would be like 18 minus 27. I don't know if you work all that out. It's 9, but you can actually just leave it right there. You can't leave powers. So don't leave like 2 squared. But you can leave addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. 3. This is a u substitution. So u is going to equal 2x up there plus 3. So du equals 6x squared times dx. Well, I need it to be 12x squared, not 6x squared. So we'll multiply this side by 2, which gives me 2 du. So now this, matched up with this is the u. So I can say that's u to the negative 5th. 2 there, and then times 2. So if I add 1 to the power, I get negative 4, multiply by the reciprocal of the new power, so negative 1/4. Multiplying those two together gives me negative 1/2. Don't forget your plus c. And then put your 2x right there plus 3 back in place. And that's your answer. Alright, number 4. Let me grab a separate sheet here. So I would rewrite this first of all as negative 3 times x minus 3 to the negative third. I think a lot of people think it's probably easiest to do this one like this. Take the negative 3 out. And then this doesn't have to be u substitution because the derivative of the inside is just 1. So it doesn't really require the u substitution. So I can integrate, I can add 1 to the power and multiply by the reciprocal from here. So this would be 2, and then plug into that. Negative 3 times negative 1 minus 3 to the negative second minus negative 3 times negative 1 half 0 minus 3 to the negative second. So this 1 minus 3 to the negative second is negative 2 to the negative second, which is 1/4. Negative 3 to the negative second is 1/9. So this looks like 3/8 minus 3/18. And really, you can stop there too. That comes out to, I know it's 5/4, so if I do count down, 9/24 minus 4/24. So yeah, 5/24. So this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. 5. So the integral of sec tan is sec. Sec of 0 minus sec of, so negative pi over 6 is negative 330, which I think most people just think about it, okay, that's 30 degrees. Sec is cosine flipped. Well, at 0 degrees, my x value is 1. Flip that over, it's still 1. At 330, you're here, so it's this like, the tick mark almost all the way there, which is square root of 3 over 2. But secant flips it over. So it's 1 minus 2 over 3. And then you're allowed to leave it there. Some people did some simplifying, but I think you're probably best off just stopping right there. Number 6, no u substitution here or anything, so hopefully it's straightforward-ish one. So add 1 to the power, multiply by the reciprocal of the power. The integral of 4 is just 4x. Plugging in 2 and negative 2. So I get 2/3 times 2 to the third minus 4 times 2 minus, same thing but with negative 2. And so this is 8/3 minus 8 minus negative 8/3 plus 8. And that's totally fine to leave it there. If you kept going, that's negative 6 things, but you can stop here. You can't stop here. You just have those powers in there. But if you just worked out the powers, you'd be okay. 7. Substitute again here. So I would rewrite it first as negative 5/4 x to the 1/4, inside over outside, minus 24/5 x to the 1/5, again, inside over outside. Then if I add 1 to the power here, I get 5/4, and then multiply by 4/5. And some people just say, okay, hey, that's negative 20 over 20, and that's fine. 4/5 and 5/4 actually cancel, so you could just do this, but either way it was fine. Add 1 to the power here is 6/5, multiply by the reciprocal of the power is 5/6. And again, like some people just wrote that out. 5's 2 cancel, and 24 over 6 is 4. If you left it like that, I think that's actually fine. That is 7. Number 8. So negative 3 to negative 1 of 2 times 2x plus 2. So this does require u substitution in some fashion, because this is your little guy, and this has a derivative that is something besides 1. So some people took the 2 out, and some people didn't. So I'm going to not do it, but if you want me to re-go through it with you where I do take the 2 out, I can do that like individually. I'm going to say u equals 2x plus 2. So du equals 2 times dx. And 2 times dx is what I have there. So it actually fits well. rewrite this, it's just e to the u. Because I replaced the 2 times dx with the du. And then you have to replace the negative 1 with the 3 also. So this is your u. So 2 times negative 1 plus 2 gives me 0. And then 2 times negative 3 plus 2 gives me negative 4. So I integrate e to the u, I just get e to the u. And I plug in, so I get e to the 0 minus negative 4. And you're allowed to stop right there. That is actually 1 minus e to the negative 4. But, you know. That was probably the most frequently this one. There. Number 9. So I know that integral from 3 to 10 of f of x equals 7, which means capital F of 10 minus capital F of 3 equals 7. So imagine we integrated the little f to get to capital X and then plugged in 3 to 10. That's where we would end up. I know f of 3 is negative 1. It's plus 1 equals 7. And then f of 10 equals 6. Another way you could look at that is kind of think about a graph. So I know this area here is 7. I know when I was at the beginning of the area, I had a total of like negative 1 units. So if I add 6 units more, or 7 units more, how many will I have when I get to the end? Which is 6. And then number 10. So if I look at the big number line, 2 to 8 is 11. 2 to 5 is 4. That part must be 7. And then in part A, I asked it put with the orders backwards. So this would be negative 7. Because I flipped the direction, you flip the sign. If these two are the same, your answer is always 0. This one, I multiplied. So the integral of g to x from 5 to 2 is the opposite of the integral from 2 to 5. So this part's negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. And then part D, a little better this time. Let's say like half of you guys got this time, only a couple yesterday. That plus 6 is not something you can just pull out in front and ignore. You have to integrate it because it's being added. So this part was given to you, that's 11. Then this, you got to integrate. So I do integral of 6 is 6x. 6 times 8 is 48. Minus 6 times 2 is 12. So this equals 11 plus 36 or 47. The other way we talked about that is you essentially built a rectangle here that is 6 units high and 6 units across. So you have added an area of 36 to the area of 11 that we already have. So you have 47. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully there's sound this time. Please let me know if I can help. Please stop by.